What do you think of Idaho?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Have you been out here before?
Once or twice.
Okay.
Yeah. Been like Twin and Fairfield.
Oh, okay. This is way cooler than either.
Yeah.
Right? There's Maddie, so we'll introduce you to Maddie here. We met Glenn at SHOT Show.
I got the cameras out there, you guys, but I'll cut the line.
So Cole, Maddie Cole.
Hey, yo, sir, Maddie Nelson.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah. What's up,
I know you, buddy. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm Davis.
Davis, nice to meet you. Maddie Nelson.
Nice to meet you.
What's up, buddy?
You're on time. Of course I'm
on time.
Good morning. Good morning. All right.
Awesome morning.
Help them with the breakfast. I got to get changed, so.
Don't be pointing that. Don't be pointing that thing at people. What the hell?
We'll get you guys a tripod and a spotter as a team. I'm assuming you guys will come down as a team.
Cool.
Right? So just want to get you a super impromptu, quick, like here's what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then I'll hang with you as we roll. Make sure you guys are tracking on all that stuff. So it'll be good. It's not on the bowling alley. We're going to target. Yeah, I'm happy with that. You're good. Come on, 11.
There you go. Get some action shots of me, baby. I know what I'm doing.
Square, look at the paper, lay down, collarbone touch right here. Okay. Not in the pocket. Get in the pocket, you got to blade your shoulders, right? So we want to be a little close to the chest, and then just let that touch on that collarbone right there. And so square your shoulders to it, like if this was me coming down. Now I'm squared here. Now I'm going to bring the gun between me and the target. Does that make sense? Yep. Because right then, this is what you look like behind the gun.
Okay.
This big gun here, it's going to squirt the back out, and you're going to go off to the left.
All right.
So we want to manage that recoil straight back. To get it straight back, we want to be as straight as we can, comfortably behind, and then
Hey, that looks familiar.
look where that touch point is on me, right up against the side of my neck.
Yeah.
If you run a lot of kit, anything like that, it'd be like on the inside of the kit strap.
Okay.
Is where you kind of want to have that hit. So one hand back on the gun. Go there. All right.
There it is. Give me another one. Smooth, easy. Staying on target as we run that bolt, right?
So leave that safety.
Very
off,
good.
okay?
Okay.
Like don't even deal with that guy.
Breathe. Squeeze. See if that reticle floats on the target. If that reticle's moving around, then our parallax is not dialed out. Does that make sense? We're not on the same focal plane as the target. There we go. Now we got two in the same hole. See that? Much better.
Smooth squeeze.
Does that make sense? All right. So, but where you're at right now, like your zero's super good. So I wouldn't worry about it. You're good to go. Sound good? All right, my man. Good shooting. Good shooting. Good shooting.
So with the optics, you're down at 7 power, so make sure you can look through it, but we can raise this up and down, and we can also extend this left and right. You got a big bowler. Let's talk about what we got. There's a big bush above it.
I gotta get my stress back. I got it.
All right, you got the big
Left
boulder
side,
straight,
left edge.
right?
Yep, left edge again.
So we got out here a couple of hours ago, went up to, Brian's got a pavilion set up on the hill up here to true and zero, and then check dope out to 1600, something like that. And so we've been waiting on the bird here. Bryan and Bird can take us up on the mountain. So rifles are ready to go. We're gonna go up on the mountain, basically head down and shoot a series of lanes on the way through. And probably gonna take us most of the day doing that. We'll see how everybody does.
This is one of the favorite things we do with guys. It's a pretty good culmination event. We do it with guys that are pretty squared away and turned on. So we're gonna shuttle everybody to the top, way past the farthest peak you can see here. We're gonna go way to the back of the property. We'll helo everybody in up there. We'll truck all their equipment up, and everybody get rucked up. And we're gonna come down. It's one of the stages of the nasty that's everybody's favorite. We're gonna hike down from the top, and at every peak and at intermittent spots and all the saddles, there's different shooting positions, and we're gonna come all the way down. So it's 30 targets total, 5 shots per target. Count all your misses, keep score all the way down, and it'll take a good couple hours to get all the way down here. It's pretty fun.
What range? Like what's
So we're looking like, there's a few that are 600-ish, and then all the way out to like 1,300, 1,400 meters. So it's pretty good shots all the way down.
How often do you guys actually bring in the bird to move the guys up?
It depends on the group. It depends on what we're doing.
Is it a lot of that? Is it what they want to do?
Yes.
Like, do some of them want to do?
So yeah, we've had some guys that are like, we're gonna hike up and down in one day. That was not my favorite day, but
Who was
it was a team of Green Berets that were out to prove a point about some physical fitness and some requirements.
Do the SEALs often choose the foot traffic option? Oh, you do?
We have a hard time getting
Up and helo down.
we have a hard time getting them out of the creek.
He was complaining about it before we were out of the car. He's like, man, this looks steep.
This looks really steep. Yeah, we have a hard time getting them out of the creek. They like that cold plunge.
Yeah.
But no, it really depends on the group. Helicopters is a super fun and convenient option. Saves us a lot of time getting guys to and from, but it is not the most cost effective, obviously. So it's depending on the group and what we need at the time, how fast we got to move.
We were just talking
30
about that.
minutes.
We were just talking about that the other day. Remember when
you guys flew
up to
in?
you guys,
Yeah, dude.
And we called you, and you're like, "You guys flew in this?"
Yeah, it's super
Dude.
cloudy. Like Glenn's like, look at those elk.
Oh my god!
Like,
dude,
you guys
it was
were so
unbelievable. I remember. We're like flying into the mouth of Hell's Canyon, and Glenn's like, "Yeah, guys, I don't know if we're gonna make it." And me and Mike McBride are in the back, and we look at each other, and we're kind of like, "Cool," because we were like, "I don't think we should do this."
Not gonna make it as in like to Lewiston or the end
Back.
of life.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, he's like, Glenn's like, "Yeah, we should probably turn back." And 2 minutes later, it's just, and I'm looking over at Mike, and he's looking over at me, and I'm looking over at Mike, and he's looking over at me. And 5 minutes later, I'm like, "Hey, Glenn, are we going?" He's like, "Yeah, we'll be all right." And we're like 200 feet off the water. Mountain goats are looking down at us, you know? It's like, oh my God.
So
dude.
good.
That was a day.
so good.
That was a day. Davis, what's the initial take on the terrain here relative to Virginia?
Intense. Vertical.
Yeah, it's going to be steep and nasty. I mean, Brian picked Hat Creek, I think, for the high angle opportunity here. Obviously, a lot of elevation change, a lot of terrain. And I think all of us are kind of getting thrown into a little bit of unknown here, seeing what the lane's going to look like, and probably a lot of traversing and side hilling, a lot of downhill travel. So it'll be a good one.
Fellas, looking for some guns?
First position is just right over here on the peak, right? So as soon as they get here, download teams 1, 2, and 3, grab your gear, and you're gonna come with me really quickly. I'm gonna point out all 4 positions super fast, keep score, right? If you wanna pick up the brass, put it in your pocket, you can, but it's gonna get heavy on the way down. I'd suggest you take a note.
There it is. Can't hit the steel, breaking the fucking environment. Really no place being here at all. It's all a happy little accident.
Yeah.
And you got in the truck and left.
So, yeah.
That's true.
Well, you got in the truck and got lost. Hey, did you get an Uncrustable?
No.
Oh. Did you get a burrito?
I'm carrying news. We'll point that out.
See, you gotta be smart.
Is that an extra knee pad? Oh, dude.
That's a burrito. That's a pocket burrito, right? You should know all about that.
I set the expectation and then failed miserably.
Yeah.
I'm really good at stuff. Okay?
The exact same
It's not the
way-
right stuff.
So go to target, scroll up 1, hit center, 8.7, 8.3. You round down to 8, even with an 8.7, round down, because most people undercall their wind. So you got 8-mile-an-hour wind. What that means is out to about, with this gun, out to about 900 meters. Every 100 meters, you hold that in tenths equal to the distance for an 8-mile-an-hour wind. So 100. All right. So if you were shooting at 100 meters and you had an 8-mile-an-hour wind, you would hold full value, 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. You would hold into the wind 1/10 at 100, 2/10 at 200, 3/10 at 300, 4/10 at 400, 9/10 at 900, 8/10 at 800. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes
sense.
What do you mean by 8-mile-an-hour gun?
That means this gun, the bullet deflects in an 8-mile-an-hour wind.
1 mil.
Nope. It deflects 0.3 at 300. It deflects 0.4 at 400. It deflects 0.5 at 500.
Sorry, I meant so 1 mil being at 1,000.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
1,001 mil, right?
Right. Hit me with a couple. Hit me with a couple.
All right.
Okay.
Take 600 meters again, and you have a 10-mile-an-hour wind.
So 6.3.
0.63.
No, 6. Or yeah. Oh shit. I'm lost.
no.
I just completely pretzeled my brain.
Yeah.
I'm confused now, yeah.
It's not 8 miles an hour. It's 10 miles an hour. Swag it.
Yeah,
It would be
8 mile an hour.
0.6. I'm gonna hold 0.8.
Did you follow him until that last one, or no?
Sort of.
Those eyes.
Okay.
say no.
Yeah, sort of.
All right, here, just
Always
go.
so-
Everybody go slow. Impact done. Right, shooter.
I'd say that's pretty fucking good, guys. That's pretty fucking good. Yes, redemption.
Now, since you're a lefty, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna switch this around. This is gonna go this way. All right, we're gonna get some feet down there. Hold on. Way off the left. Impact, done.
All right.
That's it. So, when you tilted,
Yeah.
so when I said, I gave you left 0.6, you went off the left side. And I said left 0.4, and you went off the left side again, but when I looked at your gun, you were tilted, so when your gun's tilted left, the bullet's gonna go left.
Yeah.
So that's why you clean that up, but I kept the same hold, and that's what you hit with.
Okay.
So that's it. Yeah, it's good.
What do you think?
Fucking awesome. Crazy wealth of knowledge. That's insane.
Impact. Just on the bottom side, kick down. That's it. Good.
Cole, that's 3.
4. Left 1.3. 1.3. Left 1.3. All right, favor low. I want you to hold base of that plate. Impact done. Listen.
Oh, yeah, I knew he had it.
Just listen. Like it's like Babe Ruth. Like
I couldn't throw a rock at that tree until you thought it was gonna hit until it hit.
I will break my ass off for 45 weeks this year, averaging 12 hours a day, averaging spotting for probably 2,000 to 3,000 rounds by myself a week. Right? After a while, you're like, okay, because I'm just watching everybody shoot all week long, 15, 20 students. You just start seeing so much going on. I'm a better shooter just from watching than I am probably from squeezing triggers.
rough math, you see about 500,000 rounds a
Oh, it's
year.
ridiculous. With long gun, I average about myself, by the time I demo and shoot everything that the student shoots a week, I average about 1,000 a week, 800 to 1,000 rounds a week. And we work 45 weeks out of the year. That's 45,000 rounds. Eventually though, certain things do kind of start to click. Like as soon as I saw how on that one, when you're holding left, I was like, I know what he's doing. Because I've seen so many students do the same thing. I'm like, oh, I got you. And so that's just what, and same thing, when you guys get in a room and you see someone make a mistake, like, I know what you did because I've done it myself. If I'm any good at all, it's because I've been bad a lot. I've missed a ton of shots, right? So you learn from those misses. Every time I hit a shot, when you hit that one, you probably didn't think nothing about it. As soon as you hit it, you dumped it, right? A hard day on this mountain is the best learning day for me, right? Because if I come up here and just kill it, then what did I learn? It's just an easy day. Impact.
Thank you, sir.
I want you to hold left edge. Crosshairs on the left side of the target. All right, you are low, so your gun's the slower one of the two. Impact. All right, second rounder for Cole. He's pitching.
Look down here, see the pistol pit, gravel pistol pit with the big white rocks in the back.
Yeah.
Went to a big pile of rocks to the lower left. There's a 2-track road that cuts between them, and then the IPSC target just in the back.
Target moved, but you saw it move? Yeah, so I saw it move. I just didn't hear the sound, but they were also shooting up there. That was a hit. Go ahead and send another one if you want, though. That's just off left edge. Take it down to a left 0.6. Left point 6. Impact just on the bottom right edge of it, just flickered. Impact.
Oh, Cole Fackler, no pressure, my man.
I feel 0 pressure.
Looks good. Impact.
Boy!
Impact.
Bang!
Glass.
Can't do it, stay in glass.
Impact.
There it is. Run it there, now, there.
Stay in
Perfect.
glass, send it.
Stay in there. Boom. Run it.
Impact.
Attaboy.
Run it again, one
That's
more.
better. Stay in there.
Oh, over right shoulder
Watch
at your
that, watch
camp.
that trace through the glass. Don't let your cheek come off.
That's it.
Cool.
If I were to give someone a gun without, put a digital level on their gun, that it was a digital readout and I covered it up, I've got places here, I'm like, build your best position and set it up for level and I'll cover it up. And they're like, got it. I said, you sure you're level? Yeah. I'll move it and they'll be 7 degrees out of the can. Like, whoa. And they're like, "Arr." And I mean, even me, I'm looking at it like, dude, it looks like my reticle is completely jacked up, but it's correct. It's just because you're seeing the terrain and the features. Just screws with your head. Justin, make sure you spot for Glenn and not Nate.
All right, Brian, for guys who are not long range guys, how they doing?
They're good. They're good. It's not about the trigger squeeze. They're phenomenal shooters, I'm sure. This is new for anybody, right? So the positions, the angle, the terrain, the wind, the projectile, the data, the hole smash, that's hard to do. It's a tough day on the mountain for sure. If you put us all in a room, everyone can probably squeeze triggers equally. It's all the information between that trigger squeeze and to the target that we're kind of challenged by. Literally, you get someone up here for a week, their ability to learn in such difficult environment is pretty rapid. They do really well. And when you go somewhere else after this facility, it just seems like things are easier. So it's hard here. Even on an easy day of wind here, just the facilities, I mean the terrain, the mountains, every position's uncomfortable. There's a rock poking you somewhere every time you lay down, just like you almost went down.
1188 is the distance.
All right, hold shoulders. Check camp, give me a left point 2. Hold shoulders, left point 2, which is left edge.
Danger.
Attack.
Shooter 2. Left point 2.
Center.
Yep, left point 2. Center elevation. Danger! Wow! That's how we do it, son!
Cole,
Nice
you
shot.
gave him the wind call though, Cole.
You're
All right.
welcome.
All right, from that target.
What?
That first left point 4, first out of the gate, out of here, that's a pretty, I was within 2/10 of what we hit with. Impact. Done. All right, that's good.
Yes!
That's over a mile.
Just shot a mile. Pretty stoked on that, if I'm being honest with you.
All right, right.
First time. Yeah, that's fucking real cool.
1.6. Let's stay there.
Yeah, that's sick.
1.6. Impact.
You got it. Nice.
I don't think he's judging. I'm really not.
Right now? Way nicer. Yeah. That's why they give not humoring you. That's why they fucking way nice. That's why they. I've had this thing on all fucking day. Jesus.
That's why they give it to me.
Yeah. All right. Well, you should. Just a little. Oh, this is really nice. It's awesome. I mean, it's a crazy experience. Shooting all the different high angle, low angle, different distances, different shooting positions. Some of those I hadn't done. Never. Good experience with the gear.
Ring from a mile.
Yeah, shooting over a mile. So I got my longest shot in ever, so that was awesome. Bryan is just a wealth of knowledge. I mean, most genuine, humble dude I've met.
It's a wizard, dude.
Wizard. Just so passionate too. Excited to put this down and eat some dinner.
So this morning is the last event really for the team that's out here with Bryan today. And so they'll take off about midday and we're gonna head out of here and continue our trip too. But throughout the week, Bryan's kind of gradually stepping them up, starting out with basic marksmanship stuff. And then yesterday was a big kind of culmination event, going up on the mountain, working their way down through a bunch of shooting stages. And then this morning we moved down the road a little bit, came onto another property that Bryan has, and doing a similar event as yesterday, just without the movement, spending more time getting more rounds down target. So Bryan's giving them a brief over here right now, collected their data for their kestrels. They should be starting to shoot here in a little bit, but this morning is going to be a lot of lead down range. We got a couple guys, you know, from our group that are going to be on guns again today too, so it should be super cool way to cap things off. They're going to cap off their challenge that they've been running all weekend, so they got the opportunity to drop a few points on first round impacts and stuff like that. So Bryan's just got an incredible system and program out here. You see all the logistics and planning that goes into what he does, and then the experience that he offers. It's honestly unbelievable. So for us, you know, having been close with Bryan for a long time at this point and trying to find ways to support him any way we can, it's really cool to just come out here and be engulfed in the experience on the property. And we've been doing this for a long time, but for me personally, it's my first time getting out here, which is crazy. As long as I've known Bryan, all the things that I've been able to do between Eberlestock and Hat Creek to bring out some cool, you know, sort of new friends of ours with GBRS, show them a little bit of our world. You know, we get to spend a lot of time up here, even though I personally haven't gotten to do it. We've been around Bryan and done things with Bryan for a long time, and it's just a cool way to cap off the weekend here at Hat Creek. And then again, we'll kind of continue this Idaho adventure that we're on, showing these guys around the West. But should be a cool day. I know you start with like basic marksmanship stuff in the first day and then kind of like work up. Yesterday, more stress than today, right?
Yeah.
Moving down the mountain. So why do you end on less stressful than the day before?
So they can take the things they learned yesterday under stress,
Yep.
and they can take those little pieces and kind of process it, right? If you just go stress, at the end of it, it's like, you know, high five, everybody leaves,
Yep.
and they're still trying to, you know, culminate everything in their brain, right? So today is a day of like, hey, let's slow it down now. Let's learn from the things that we just did,
Yep.
and let's apply them and see if we can get better hit percentage than we did yesterday under the stress.
Smoked it, in fact.
That was pretty much crosshairs right on.
Okay.
And it's right on the edge of that little
Oh, impact.
embankment of that
Impact?
No, I'm
going down to
I got nothing.
It's been pretty amazing. I don't know how many total acres you have here. Amazing facility. I've seen nothing like it before.
Yeah,
I'm not a long-range shooter by any means, but you break it down so well on like a foundational level to understand, because a lot of it always just flies over my head. And breaking down the kestrel, just the cant, you know, the very foundational skills of, you know, body position.
Oh yeah, yeah. Here, this is one of those places, like, it'll enhance your mistakes if you're not careful, right? So the little things that you can get away with on certain ranges, this one will let you know that you did something wrong pretty quick. And the winds are challenging here, the looks, even, you know, we're not on a typical range, right? So when these bullets leave that muzzle, I mean, they're going into terrain features, shadows, you know, thick brush, you don't see splash, so you got to catch trace. A lot of challenging things with it, but yeah, it's just a fun place to shoot. I'm a shooter at the end of the day, and my goal is to enjoy what I'm doing out here too. And so we got a lot of targets. The range itself, we operate on about 10,000 acres, and 10,000 acres in this terrain, if you were to like lay it flat, would be probably like 25,000 acres anywhere else. And it just gives us a lot of good opportunity, a lot of good looks for these guys that they might actually go and do work with in those kind of areas. A lot of guys come through here and you know, they mention how it's very similar to how they looked in Afghanistan with a lot of this work. And so it's yeah, it's a beautiful place. I'd never been to Idaho until I came here and bought this place, to be honest. My wife got me here and she had me take a look at it, and I was like, yeah, I like it. And I had no clue there was mountains in Idaho. I thought it was just potatoes, right? So
I think what's really unique too that you can't fake is like the genuineness. You talked about it, kind of caught some time last night on, you know, the real intent and passing on the knowledge. And you know, it's amazing to see you cram, you know, 5-6 days in, and you come to some of the world's best training facilities. Super challenging, but you know what, you're passing that knowledge on to those guys, and it's in a very condensed time period. But you know what they can take away from these experiences is huge. Can't thank you guys enough for how welcoming you guys have been with us.
Yeah, appreciate it.
One of a kind place, and you guys get a chance to check it out.
Hat Creek Training.
Hat Creek Training.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.